Hey y'all, it's Amanda. I'm back. Can you believe it? I know, we're getting really good and really consistent at these videos. So I'm really excited to share with you guys our plan for this year. We just got back from our vacation in Hilton Head and it was glorious and it was beautiful, and joy of all joy, our homeschool curriculum is here. So with the coronavirus, it has been super crazy. Everybody's not sure what to do with their time, and let me tell you, if you decide to homeschool traditional way like we are, you're making a good choice. If you are sending your kids back to school because you think that's good for you and their mental health, that's a good choice. If you're doing virtual school, that's a good choice. If you're doing some type of weird hybrid where your kids go to school, you know, 3 days a week and home 2 days, whatever works, whatever you decided, you are a good parent. It's a hard time for everybody, but the thing is you have to do what is right for your child and for your family. So no judgment. We used to homeschool our kids. We homeschooled for 3 years when we lived in Ohio, and it was great and it was absolutely fantastic. We had an awesome homeschool co-op that we were involved with, and we really like them. We keep in touch with a lot of those families still. Then our kids asked to go to public school, so we let them. So they did 1 year of public school when we were in Ohio, and they've done 2 years here in Florida. I will say that the Florida public schools that my kids go to here in Orange County, it was phenomenal. The elementary school they went for the last 2 years, it was great. Never really had an issue. The kids actually really liked it. Then stupid Rona came around and we were kind of thrown in this situation. The kids have actually asked to be homeschooled again when we moved to Florida, but we're in an apartment still, and I just wasn't confident in the fact that you know, we live here and I still teach for VIP kids, so I work from home. But you know what? God said you can do this, because here we are homeschooling again. We pulled our kids out of the system and we are doing traditional homeschooling. Ooh, I know a lot of parents are nervous about homeschooling, but trust me, you can do this. Once you realize that once you have a plan on what you want your homeschool to look like, you can absolutely do it. I have faith in you. I'm here. I'm happy to help you. I'm here to answer questions. Happy to do what you want. So this will be our 4th year, if you're counting, I guess you could say. So we took a few years off and we're back at it now. So what we are doing different this year is, I did in the past when I homeschooled the kids, they were little, so we did a little bit more unstructured or unschooling at the time. I just found books and curriculum and things that I thought were interesting. You know, back then we were still just teaching ABCs and counting and doing all those types of things. And so the kids have been in school now and they're a little bit more advanced. I know my children, I know myself. We are structure people. We like that we do this at this time every day. I meal plan, it's on the fridge. The kids like to know what we're doing, what's for breakfast. They can get up, and if it's not something that they need the stove for, they can get it ready and prepare it themselves. You know, they know what's for lunch, they know what's for dinner. It might be boring for some people, but for us it works. It helps us budget, it helps us save time, and it helps us mama with sanity. So that's one thing that we do. Now, as far as homeschool is concerned, our kids like checklists. I leave checklists all over the house. My kids picked up on that, and that's just the way that we all work now. We work off of checklists. So this year we decided to go with a big box curriculum, and I did a ton of research, and we settled on Sunlight Homeschool. And what it is it's a Christian-based curriculum homeschool. Now let me add that this is not an ad, it's not a sponsorship, it's not anything like that. This is just my experience with Sunlight and my personal research and my excitement to go ahead and do this. So here are the boxes. You guys are gonna open them with me if you're ready. Let's get into these babies and see what they've got in them. Okay, so here we are. They come in these big, beautiful white boxes. The kids were actually excited. I know that we might be weird in that regard, but we are excited about books. We're excited about homeschooling. We're excited about getting back into some type of structure. So we're gonna rip into these bad boys and let's see what's inside and explore the new curriculum for this year's homeschool year. Okay, so here we go. We are on box number 1, and I just opened it. I didn't do it on camera just because it is super loud when you cut into those bad boys with your trusty scissors here. So it came with a packing slip here. So it tells me everything that should be in these boxes so that I can cross-reference it, which is great because not exactly sure, you know, mom brain, you're not gonna remember every single book that you need for every single thing. So they have it all here for us to let us know. So let's see what types of things are in here. So Sunlight is actually a Christian-based homeschool curriculum. So we chose that because it has Bible and story time in there, and it talks about missionaries and saints. So we're gonna learn a lot of things about that, which is great because we need that in our homeschool routine right now. We did go back to church when churches reopened, but you know, you can always use a little extra time with Christ in your life. So we're just gonna go through this box as I pull stuff out. So the first thing we have here is God Our Provider, children's scripture songs from the Harrow family. So awesome. We can listen to some music together. Red Sails to Capri, great book. There's a lot of Caldecott and Newbery Award winners in here that they picked. The Door in the Wall, 21 Balloons, of course Charlotte's Web. Who doesn't love Charlotte's Web? It's so cute. Captain Nobody, Little Pear. Oh my gosh, we are gonna have so much fun reading. So I love this because it's all read alouds, or a lot of it is. So it's gonna be time that we can spend together, then we talk about it out loud. You know, then I can say, you know what, I want you guys to go ahead and write me a paragraph on XYZ of what we just read, or what your take on what we just read was. So that is awesome. I'm so excited. Detectives in Togas, Homer Price. Finn is going into grade 3 and Kendra is going into grade 5. I did go up in the readers for him just because I want something that keeps his interest. If we do 2 and 3 level readers, he just gets so bored. So we did Step into Reading Books, level 4. This one's Tut's Mummy, Lost and Found. Ooh, super exciting. So science this year, they let you pick a science with a theme that you want to go with this year. So Inquisikids, Discover and Do level 3, Experiments with Radishes, Beans and Corn, Introduction to Biology Mysteries, and Marvels of Nature. So that should be fun to get into. So a lot of these have instructional DVDs for the kids that you can go through, and they'll teach them part of the lesson, and then they have bookwork that they have to do, or a sheet or something like that. So the good thing that I really like about Sunlight too, that we need, as I said, we're checklist people. So it's like day 1, whatever time we wake up or whatever time we establish that we're going to start homeschool, it's like first you do this, then you do this, then you do this. So it helps you get through your day pretty well. From start to finish, it'll take anywhere from 4 to 5 hours depending on the pace that the kids want to work. So I like that also, because one of the joys of homeschooling that we really liked when we did it before, that we're hoping to continue, is we are very hands-on. We still have to live our lives. If we have doctor's appointments or something like that, this just made more sense for us to do traditional homeschooling. Our school district was supposed to go back the 10th, then they changed it to the 21st, and then it was whoopsie, you guys are going back August 10th, and it's gonna, the first 9 days are gonna be online. So for us, we just wanted the structure, so it just made sense. Plus Finn being asthmatic as he is, we just didn't want to risk him having to wear a mask that whole time. Plus he's a little boy. He's gonna go in with his amazing Spider-Man mask and come home with a Hulk or something, and it's just gonna defeat the whole purpose. So for us, the name of the game is just safety and structure. But again, whatever you choose is okay for your family and okay for your children. I respect that. No judgment. Let's keep going. All right, so looks like we've got the school story, the cricket in Times Square, the year of Miss Agnes, Lois Lowry, Henry Higgins. Y'all, this is just the first box, and I've already named off like 20 bucks. The kids are gonna be like, holy heck, Mom. But you know what? We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it together, and it's gonna be a great learning experience for all of us, and we're gonna grow our minds, and we're gonna grow as a family, and hopefully we're gonna grow in our faith. Those are all beautiful things. Let's see, what else do we get here? Sticks Across the Chimney, George Mueller, the Guardian of Bristol's Orphans. Okay. Owls in the Family. Let's see, Incredible Creatures That Defy Evolution. Ooh, this looks like fun. Another DVD. The Adventure of a Lifetime. Gladys Allworld. These are Christian heroes that are now, so these are the missionary stories I was talking about earlier that we'll read. Okay, so when you pick your box curriculum, there's certain things that you are allowed to choose. The level of reading for your student, you can pull things in and out. You can, of course, pick and choose what you want to do. And this company, again, Sunlight, not sponsored, that we went with, they also let you pick your math curriculum based on your child's interest level or level that they're at academically, all those type of things. So we went with Math UC, and I like this because it's hands-on, it's very visual. I think it'll hold the kids' interest a little bit better. I myself am not a math genius, but I can certainly watch the videos with the kids and figure out what they need to do as well. So this is Math Manipulatives, fraction for Kendra. Here is, so Reader's Guide, so level 3 for readers. So what this does is, again, Finn will have his own set of books, Kendra has her own set, and then there's certain things that we can read aloud and do together, which is great. So what Sunlight does is they give you a binder that you work through. Again, it'll tell you, day 1 you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then we come together and we talk about this. So that's where the parent that's homeschooling and the child are actually able to get together. So this is Readers 3, so this will go in Finn's binder. This will tell him what he needs to read for the day and what kind of activities he needs to do while reading. Okay, so sorry, I kind of skipped around because we were talking about math, but as I'm pulling stuff out of the box, we're just getting at, ooh, Viking Adventures, that's fun. I can foresee us dressing up one day and having a Viking pirate adventure. Okay, so the kids are obviously on different levels. So this is Math UC, by Epsilon is the company, I believe. And here are the tests, the student workbook. Here are the instructional videos that they will watch. So that's good. World history. So we didn't do homeschool last year, obviously, but this year we're doing, I believe it's B and C if you follow their curriculum. But anyways, anytime you do Sunlight, you have to get a markable map. Ooh, this is fun. Find a spot to do this so that when they are doing geography and world history and history of the United States, we can put this up. They can mark on the map. You know, we can follow the pioneers on the trail and mark it on our map and know exactly where they went. We get to do all those fun things exploring together. Let's see, what else do we have here? Ooh, Usborne Books, great company also. Mysteries and Marvels of Nature, Finn will love this. Alligators and sharks are his favorite animals. Real Science for Kids, biology, ooh, fun. That'll be good. My other video should be coming out where we just got back again from vacation in Hilton Head, and we went to the Pinckney National Reserve there, and there was a working butterfly garden, and they had a bee colony there that we talked about pollination. So again, it's easier than you think to homeschool your kids. We're not into the homeschool season yet. We're not starting school yet, very soon, but those are the types of things that you can count as a homeschool field trip. It's a win, so that's awesome. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We've got the Aesop for children. with pictures. Ooh, fun. So we're gonna do a little poetry, a little fables. Excellent. Okay, so confession time. It is now day 2 of unboxing. Yesterday we had crazy storms in Central Florida. The lights kept flickering, and then when I thought I was ready to go, surprise, your battery's dead. So whoopsie. I ended up finishing unpacking all of box 1, and I went through the packing slip and I highlighted here what we got so far with our list. I must say, I think it's a little bit discouraging. I wish they would have done like 3rd grade in one box, 5th grade in one box, or given us a little bit more of like, hey, this is your read aloud time, like shared curriculum type thing. But we'll figure it out, we'll get through it. On to box 2. So each child gets their own 3-ring binder here with all of their subjects. So we're gonna have fun later putting all these together. I'll have a binder too, my instructor's binder, so that I can follow right along with the kids. If they have questions, I can be like, oh, yeah, it's right there. So that's nice. All right, what else is in box 2? Let's see. More excellent readers. We're gonna do Tornado, Jake Drake, Bully Buster, 3rd grade detectives, Tippy Lemmy. I mean, you should see this table, y'all. It is crazy. When I am done, I'll just do a whole panoramic view of books because, oh my gosh, it is exciting. So, more readers, stepping stones, fiction, non-fiction books. These are all great. The Littles, The Secret Valley. So it looks like we're gonna do a lot of pioneer study this year, which is excellent because we love to do those types of things. Oh, here's the last thing in box number 2. It is our science kit. So science, we are doing this year, I think it is, hold on, I think I have it right here. Biology, taxonomy, and human anatomy. So when you pick it, you can also get your science kit. So any science experiments we have, they send everything to you. So this might look like a little box, but there's also things from around the house. It'll be like, oh, go grab a rubber band, or like something that's normal around the house. But we've got corn seeds. It looks like we've got some pumpkin seeds. We've got sunflower seeds. So it looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of cool science experiments and growing this year. So that is super exciting. So today is August 10th. Everyone else went back to school today, or online learning, launch ed, whatever you want to call it. We are going to finish getting all of our supplies and put our binders together. And we talked about not starting till after Labor Day, but the kids are excited, so we might start sooner. So we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, we took the time and we laid everything out just so you can kind of get an idea. It might look a little overwhelming to some, but we are super excited. There's lots of great things going on here. So here's what we've got. So we've got our binder, our science kit, all the teacher's manuals, and then these are all the beautiful, wonderful books and all of the cool, exciting things that we are going to learn this year. So lots of great titles, lots of great fun learning, lots of table times and good family discussions ahead of us that we are super excited for. They also sent us a copy of the catalog. I asked for a free copy just so that we could see what was supposed to be in our pack too, because again, Mom Brady, you can't look at all these books. There's no way you'd remember what you were supposed to get. So we are doing history B and C intro to world history, 1 year condensed. It's for grades 3 through 5. Perfect. So a lot of the books that you see in this picture here in the catalog, these are going to be our read alouds. So these are going to be things like we take them to the park and I read a little, the kids take turn reading, doing all those other things that we can do together. And then each child has their own individual. There's the math you see. We're doing I think it's, what, now we're gonna get into this. We're doing gamma and epsilon for the kids this year. So Finn will be doing gamma, which is single and multiple digit multiplication. Kendra's gonna be doing fractions, all those fun things. Sorry, you can probably hear the Avengers in the background because, you know, little boys. But this is our homeschool curriculum for this year. We're really excited to go ahead and get started. If you guys have questions or you want to learn more about this program or other programs, I have researched a lot, and I'm excited to, I'm going to flip you around. I'm excited to get started on this school year, and I hope everyone has a great school year and they jump into this. I know it's difficult for everybody. Again, you got to do what works best for your family and what works best for your children. So I wish you all the very best, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you.